The Panthers Poundcast is for entertainment purposes only. The opinions expressed on the show are solely those of the presenters and in no way reflect the views of the Panthers organization. Listener discretion is advised.
You got it.
This is Panthers Poundcast.
Yeah, live from Casa de Larry. It is the Panthers Poundcast with our live studio audience. Everybody say hi. Woo!
Holy shit.
Panthers suck! We did not put them on the show, and Larry's drunk again.
Yeah, we can always start over. We need to start over.
Why?
That was bad.
Why?
It's bad. Because Larry's bad for this. It's just bad.
All right, let's start over again.
And that was a bad scream.
Welcome to the Panthers Poundcast.
From where?
From Larry's house.
From live!
We are from live.
It's all ruined. We're 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0.
And Splinter's not satisfied.
I'm not satisfied with that opening. We got to do a third.
There's a difference here. I'm satisfied with the win, but I'm not satisfied with how it came.
A win is a win.
Was
perfect in the second half.
Awful in the first half. Granted, he came back in the second half.
Perfect.
It was great. It was perfect. He had 6 throws in one drive.
Was it perfect?
It was perfect. But still,
he got better.
I need to see more because he was throwing to people that weren't there. He got was still sailing passes.
If all of those passes were caught, he would have had probably the most amazing day of his career.
Yeah, probably.
And if he can get back to that level, the Panthers are unstoppable.
So you're saying if he was a better quarterback, if he was throwing more accurately, then he would be better.
Yeah, he would be. Exactly.
You're absolutely right. I agree 100%.
This asshole on the
What is this? Do you see our studio audience?
A visit from Larry, everybody.
We have the descending middle.
Lawrence! He's like a Muppet.
This is his house, or we beat the shit out of him. He's a good white person.
Anyway, speaking of annoying little white people,
how about
McCaffrey?
Yeah, he's a little white person.
He was insane.
That fumble was annoying.
He's annoying to the other team.
That's true. He did well. What was his final stats, studio audience, Larry? You remember?
Not a whole hell of a lot. 38 yards rushing, 46 yards.
All he knows is his stupid fantasy stats.
But he fumbled it.
He did have a fumble, but he was quick and he was
first
useful.
NFL game.
Exactly. And what we do know is that he factors in as a huge part of the Panthers offense.
Didn't Kareem Hunt fumble in his first possession?
He did, but then he went on to have 250c yards.
And 4 touchdowns.
Yeah,
that's it. It's expected out of rookies.
I mean, I guess.
I expected a little more on the stat line, but the ways in which he affected the game.
You saw him draw triple coverage.
Right. I mean, you saw a guy in his first game drawing triple coverage away from a wide-open Ed Dixon for
Greg Olsen
to sail a pass on him.
It looks like roasting Carlos in the camera.
It does kind of look like
you're like a marshmallow.
Larry's house got all pimped out with this big grill here now. It's really nice.
It was here last year.
Yeah, but it wasn't presented. And he's got a fire pit out back, and he's got chairs, and he's got tons of stuff here. It's been very comfortable.
And he did it with
good experience.
100% licensed citizens to do the work.
He did all of it.
Because it was him.
Just him.
Anyway, defense,
solid. They did give up that sorry-ass field goal.
They did. We thought that we might be able to get a shutout.
Like Baltimore.
But...
I don't know. 20-point win.
We still won by 20 points on the road. 5 sacks, an interception by Luke Kuechly.
Beautiful interception.
The defensive backs left something to be desired, but
like tackling and lack of penalties.
Yeah, Kurt Coleman was still lighting people up.
Won the game.
I'll take that.
Carlos Hyde looked good against us. I mean, that's really the only sore spot. Yeah,
who's your dark horse MVP? I'm going with Russell Shepard. What a
Russell
Shepard
was
pass.
Great.
That little spin move was dope.
Yeah,
40 yards.
That was dope.
Even though Cam's pass was you know, what it was.
It looks like Seattle's about to lose
Dark
this game.
horse for MVP.
Seattle is going to lose
I
this
mean,
game.
would it be a dark horse to say Christian McCaffrey? Because I think he's going to get better.
Brett Burson.
I'd say Kurt Coleman.
Kurt Coleman?
Larry's saying Kurt Coleman. That's a good one.
Kurt Coleman.
Hey,
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
He's
Kurt
a
Coleman.
new captain.
Yep.
Welcome to the team.
Yep.
Captain.
Captain
Green
Tom.
Bay is taking knees here, so Seattle's going to lose.
You know who got lucky today?
I love
The
Seattle.
Falcons.
Oh, no, it wasn't that they got lucky. It's that they were playing the Bears.
Hey, man, we're tied with them for leading the division.
The Bears had 4 downs to get 6 yards, and they didn't complete a single pass.
On the other
All
hand,
they had to do was get 6 yards, and they would beat the Falcons.
If any Bears fan can explain what the hell that was all about, thank you so much.
on the other hand, there's a silver lining because the Bears, who are sorry, gave them a lot of trouble. So that means we could do similar things.
We're gonna beat it later.
They didn't look like the team from last year. They looked incredibly beatable.
Very vulnerable in very many spots. So that was encouraging.
The next time they blow a lead, all the trauma is going to set in, and they're going to be on the sideline sucking their thumbs and on the phone with their therapist. They're ready to crumble.
I'm down with that.
They're putting on a brave face, but you don't blow a 25-point lead
So
in
the Saints
Super Bowl
play tomorrow night.
and not be affected.
Against the Vikes, correct? Hopefully that's a loss for those boys. And then they play New England, worst case, next week,
Which
so
is
they'll lose.
AP playing Minnesota.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Go Minnesota.
A lot of little
And
sidelines.
then Tampa Bay's game got canceled.
Got
Well,
hurricaned
yeah,
out.
it's postponed until I think week 11.
So technically we are definitely at least first place in the division.
Should we say one of those nice things for the hurricane victims?
Yeah, we do really hope everything
Yeah, I
turns
mean,
better.
I don't want anybody to die,
Yeah,
but
that's
if
sad.
Raymond James Stadium just like crumbled, I mean,
They got
nobody
a
got hurt. You
They
know what
already
I
have a
mean?
vote.
You're still
Yeah, they got a
play,
vote, so
you're
it should be
still gonna
fine.
play the games.
That's the most equipped stadium for said events.
Absolutely. If you
It has a vote.
You know,
to be
they-
stuck in a football stadium during a flood, that's the stadium you want to be
And look at
in.
it this
And it
way:
has a
they
cannon.
could destroy
To stop other
2/3
pirates.
of that stadium,
If the
and
Raiders come
they
for
still couldn't fill it.
As a fact, no one comes to those games except when the Panthers show up.
So
It's pretty bizarre.
fuck the Bucs.
I'm pleased, man.
It was good. We
I
won
like
the game.
winning.
A lot of the questions about Cam have been answered. He looked a little rusty, but he got better.
That was-
And I expect him only to get back to MVP form.
Points off turnovers is huge.
Oh, that was a big
You
thing I
gotta
was
love
looking
breaking
for.
Hoyer's stupid interception streak. That was nice. Screw
Thank you,
him.
Luke.
5 sacks. We didn't talk about that. That's great. 5 sacks. You gotta love it.
Yeah, J-Pep is back.
Peppers, welcome home with the one, you goofy grinning weirdo. I love it.
Thank you
Great.
for tempering your language.
Luke
on
is
that
Luke.
one. Luke is great. Luke is back.
TD had some hustle.
Luke's got that thing attached to his neck now. He's like bionic.
Yeah, something
supposed to
about,
protect him
something
from
about
concussions.
woodpeckers or something.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that?
Like woodpecker technology.
Didn't it say that shit?
Yeah.
I thought I was
That's how a
imagining
woodpecker protects his head from doing this all the time.
it. Is from some bracelet bought and made in China.
I think that we need to give it to some metalheads that want to go headbanging.
That's how
Bias
woodpeckers do it. Tell you whatever. I'm pleased. I was, 10% nervous going into this game, but 90% cocky, and it worked out.
Yeah, it's the total.
It's hard to hate a win where you're winning by double digits.
And we beat
On the
Kyle
road.
Shanahan.
And any team
Yeah.
takes their home opener pretty seriously. They're wanting to start off with the high hopes, just like we did.
And you know what? Like, honestly, fuck you, Kyle Shanahan, you piece of shit. You think you can go for it 4 times on 4th down?
You only got a 1 out of
You got
4,
it
right?
1 out of 4. Fuck you.
That's pretty
And
solid.
it
Show
resulted
some
in no
damn
points.
respect to our fucking defense.
Or
That ain't
football
gonna
in
work.
general,
Yeah.
Shanahan.
And 3 of them were 1-yarders, too.
Yeah.
They just couldn't get it. That's pretty impressive. I'm
Our
pleased with
defense is looking excellent. Our offense is looking
it.
crisp.
Question for you
sharp.
fellas.
Fun. What
Will
question do we
McCaffrey
have?
fumble again this season?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going no.
Over under.
Oh, man, bold prediction.
No more fumbles for the Rook.
So 1 fumble, you're under.
Yep. No, I'm
Over
watched.
under's probably 7.
Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
That's shitty.
I'll take
If
under.
you already have a wash, this is a terrible bet.
I'll be
I
positive.
bet. I was
I'll
just
go
wondering
under
what you
that.
guys thought. I think
Oh, maybe 3 or 4 more.
Does Cam have any games this year without an interception?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
No, yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, fine.
He's
I
done it
was just
before.
gauging
He's
the negativity.
1 year removed. See how his shoulder holds up for the
Trying to think.
later.
Do we beat the Bills next week?
Hell yes.
We play
We'll
the
be
fucking
there.
Jets, dude.
We do. Play the
We do
Jets.
play the Jets. We get the Pats' cushy schedule.
We
the
do.
reason why they're champions for 2
The
decades.
Bills won. The Bills beat
The Bills
Fuck
beat
the Bills.
Everyone's going to beat the
and
Jets.
McDermott. The only Bills I like are Mike Tolbert
And Joe Webb.
Joe Webb.
Does,
Mike
do
Tolbert
the-
had a big day.
And
Do
Philly
the
Brown
Bills?
did.
Do the Bills have an advantage over the Panthers because they're defensive coordinator?
Well,
They took all our shitty players.
I mean, he's got to have more inherent knowledge of the team, which is advantageous. But it comes down to execution and throwing a few kinks in there, and our
still got to get past
their offense.
Our defense
still got to get past our players. Does he have the inside edge on how to get to Cam?
I mean, who doesn't? Beat that fat fucker on the edge. I mean, that's all you got to do to get to Cam.
They've got to execute, and they've got to.
But what are you going to do once you get to Cam?
Right.
And we'll see if they can do it on the road.
We're going to win next week.
We played kind of a scrub team, like where the Bills played the Jets, so we're even.
And we'll
These are
be there next week.
games, and we'll be there next week.
20-point leads in the NFL.
Are you going next week?
You going to Buffalo?
Yep.
The Poundcast boys, except for Lawrence, will not be together as one.
We're going to try to convince Larry to go to one game this year.
You should come to one game, Lawrence.
Yeah. And otherwise, we'll be here for.
I will be here, holding down the
nights.
fort next Sunday.
Well, we do appreciate Casa de Larry for wonderful accommodations, pizzas,
pizza,
chips,
wings,
whatever
M&Ms.
We
I was going to do it in
the
Spanish.
macaroni bites?
It's so big.
In Spanish, but I don't know how to say it right.
Fried macaroni bites?
Derecha?
Derecha, I think, right?
What's the izquierda?
Left.
That's left. Okay, so I got my
It was on the right. Yeah.
So how do you say Lawrence in Spanish?
El Lorenzo.
Casa de
Lorenzo.
Recha.
El Gringo Alto.
Casa de Right. Always the right.
Whatever. We're 1-0. I'm quite pleased.
Thanks to Kim and Caitlin and Shannon and Bella and Linda and Frankie and Sir Lawrence and Lana somewhere.
Frankie's the dog.
Frankie's the dog. Oh, and
there's another dog.
Selena. There's other people.
What's Larry's dog's name?
Gizmo.
And
sorry to the neighbors that had to see him whip his dick out.
Yeah, J-Dub. We want to throw another shout out to our drinking buddy in Iowa, who is always very respectful of our work here, which is serious and quite effective.
Yeah.
There's a Patriots fan not paying attention to our wonderful work right now.
My wife's there.
That we are.
Oh, look at the highlights. First of all, okay, let's just do like
Russell
this.
Shepard.
Look at this. Russell Shepard. Big O spin.
Hey, there's someone in a 19 jersey that can catch the ball.
All right, better than Ted Gant.
Look at him, he's dancing.
He's dancing. That's it. That's the only highlight. There were a lot more. Whatever. That would have been fun. We
Keep having a great week.
You got your ass beat down just standing on the freaking sideline.
We don't have to wait till 4 o'clock next week. We'll
Buffalo will see you next Sunday at 1 o'clock
with the Saints 0-1.
Come visit the Poundcast, guys. God damn, Larry! I told you to turn off your phone before we recorded.
I didn't turn off my phone.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to say.
Have a great week. Keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
Don't do the wrong drugs.
If you like us, please subscribe to us at Panthers Poundcast on YouTube.
Cam says, like on Facebook.
And click the bell next to subscribe to get notifications every time we release a new video. Keep pounding.